Okay, today we're going to discuss about what are mutual funds. Okay, before that, I'll let you know what are the topics I'm going to cover today before I start this. Before I give the definition of mutual funds. Okay, what is mutual funds? What are the types of mutual funds? Specific mutual fund, and what are the steps to be taken before you invest in mutual funds? Okay, coming to first one, what are mutual funds? To put it in a straight way, in a simple way, I'll give you an example. If, say, suppose I want to drive my car uh, from Hyderabad to Warangal, okay, in that I can choose my way, which path I need to choose, okay, and I can choose my time, I can choose my speed in the sense how much speed I can choose, how much which way I can choose, so that how soon I can reach Warangal, and which like this, all the decisions are in simple way, all the decisions are taken by me, because I'm driving the car. I'm gonna stop wherever I want, whenever I want, and I don't need to tell the other person to stop because it's my decision. Okay, this is no. In the other one, say suppose we'll go with the second example. Okay, what is second example? Rather, instead of me driving the car, I'll give my car to other person who is professional in driving, and I won't bother anything regarding that. I'll just tell him that I want to reach Warangal by. I just tell him my destination. That's it, and he will choose the path. He will choose the time. He will choose whether petrol is enough or not. Diesel or petrol, whatever it is, and he will choose the speed, so that when how far we can reach Warangal. Okay, how fast we can reach Warangal. This difference. The second example is mutual fund. Is called as the way the other person is taking in things is known as mutual fund, where the first thing is called stock market. This is the difference. Example 1 and 2 are the differences, respectively, are the difference for stock market and mutual fund. Hope you understood what are mutual funds. Okay. Okay. Let's understand what exactly mutual funds does. Okay. It will collect money. It will collect money from people like you and me. Say suppose there are 100 people. Okay, it will 100 those 100 people will contribute some amount of money into mutual funds. Now this money which is invested in the mutual funds will these mutual funds will reinvest to some other funds, say different types of investment funds. Say suppose like these mutual funds can invest in equity, these can invest in debt or both. So that depends on the objective of mutual funds scheme. Okay, so what is the positive side of mutual fund? Okay, a mutual fund which invested in different avenue, it will earn income out of that. Say suppose they are earning 100 rupees. Say suppose they are earning they are they got 100 rupees gain from these investments. Okay, these will be shared with the investors. Okay, these the amount which has gained from the investors, which previously which they invested, the gaining amount will be shared with the investors who had invested previously in the mutual funds. But the thing is, these mutual funds will not give away the whole 100 rupees amount. It gonna take out some part of the ratio, which will be like 1 to 3%. 1 to 3%, and that ratio is called expense ratio. Okay, because the removing 1 to 3%, the rest of the amount will be shared with among the investors who had invested in this. So that is the actual thing what mutual funds does. Coming to the next topic, types of mutual funds. Okay, coming to the types of mutual funds. Before getting into this, previously every investment company used to have every individual their own types of company. I mean their own kind of types. I mean different types. But when SEBI said that there will be only 5 common types of mutual funds, from there, I mean, at that point of time, these 5 types will be remain same for each and every company. There are first one, equity mutual funds. As I explained before, these mutual funds will collect money from every person, and this collected money will be investing in some other investing companies. So 1 minute, I'll retell you. Again, I'll explain. As I explained before, these mutual funds will collect money from each and every person, the person who are interested to invest, and this collected money will be invested in equity, and these investors, it can be invested in stock market. This is known as equity mutual funds. Second type, debt fund. The same way, but instead of putting it in equity or stock market, these will be investing in debt market instead. Same collecting related, but instead of investing equity, now it will invest in debts. In this, what is the advantage? The risk factor will be low. Coming to the third type. Third point is hybrid fund. In this, it could be little bit hybrid in the sense, mix of two, right? So it will be like a little bit equity and little bit debt, both. Okay. Coming to the fourth point, solution oriented fund. It could be like wait, I'll explain you in my terms. Okay. It will be like a certain period of time. It can be for your child marriage, not that thing. It can be taken once your child gets the age of marriage, kind of. Okay. Or education purpose. You can get it by, at the time of education purpose. You will keep it up to certain period of time, and when the time comes, you can take it out. So these are types of mutual funds. We'll go to the next topic. Okay, as I said, I'll be telling about one specific mutual fund, that is liquid mutual fund. They are funds, I'll put it in the simple words. They are funds are a type of mutual funds that invest in securities with a residual maturity of up to 91 days. Assets invested are not tied up for a long time, as liquid funds do not have lock-in period. Moving on to the next, I'm just disclosing this specific mutual funds because I do not have that much knowledge about this mutual fund. It is a part of my, list, so that I have mentioned it. coming to the next topic, that is, what are the steps to be taken before you invest in this mutual fund. Okay, I'll be sharing three steps, three precautions before you are investing in mutual funds. What are they? First one, check the entry and exit load. As it is a basic thing, there won't be any entry load, like it will be of zero thing, and exit will also be zero. Exit will also have zero load for majority of cases. But for some schemes, if you exit, once give a check. For some schemes, if you exit within 2 to 3 days, there will be like some charge, some amount will be charged in few schemes. So once check it out with that. And second thing, lock-in period. Generally, there won't be any lock-in period for any liquid fund, but it is better to recheck once. I mean, it is normally there won't be any lock-in period, but it is taking a prior precaution to check whether any lock-in period, and when it is a basic minimum necessary to check whether lock-in period is there or not, even though we know that there won't be any lock-in period kind of. Last but not least, risk to reward. It is the most important thing in these three steps. It is important as you are investing in liquid funds. So we might think that we might think that risk isn't involved in this. No, risk is involved in every aspect, because I'll tell you one thumb rule for this: high returns, high risks. That means when you are getting high returns, I mean investing in these funds without any risk, that won't be happen. There will be a little bit of risk where you need to check thoroughly before you are investing. Hope you will remember these three steps before you invest in mutual funds. Thank you.